actually, I'm here to introduce someone else to you. This person is a very special guest. We've brought him in all the way from the Empire. He will be the host of our pep rally today. I won't even tell you his name because I will let him introduce himself. But please prepare yourselves. Don't give a warm round of applause. It might set him off. Without further ado, here comes our special guest.
I am his first cousin of Darth Vader. All right, let's try that again. My name is Darth Vader. I am the third cousin twice removed of Darth Vader. Raise it if you heard of Darth Vader. Yeah, he's a pretty scary guy. My name is Bert. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was born on the Death Star. I lived there most of my life. And about 5 years ago, they came to me and told me my weight was a concern. So, they forced me to leave the Death Star and come to this terrible planet called Earth. So, I am super excited to be here today to host this competition of sorts. Honestly, the only reason I'm here, Miss Schilling, where are you at? Miss Schilling promised me there would be food and refreshments for me after this is over. I don't see him, Miss Schilling. I'm a little bit concerned about that. Okay. So a question I get a lot is, Dirk, can you use the Force? And the answer is obviously yes, I can. I use the Force mainly to call food to myself. Okay? So if I see somebody with food I like, I just take it. So, anyway, that's a little bit about myself. I actually have some friends with me here today. So I would like to introduce my friends who have joined me for today's occasion. So I would like my friends to come forward now.
Teachers who are wearing costumes, we would like you to come parade yourselves in the front for a little Empire fashion show.
Obviously, you're probably thinking you look a lot like Coach Ford. I get that a lot, right? I get that a lot. The man is very good looking, so I understand. So, competition today and finally settle who is really smarter, the teachers or the students. Now, I'll be honest with you, if I was you right now, I would answer the teachers because I spent about 15 years in elementary school. So, all right. So I'm going to introduce. I'll wait. I'm going to introduce today's teacher lineup that will go against the students. From the 3rd grade, we have Miss Dewey. Hold on. From 2nd grade, we have Miss Rizzo. Joining us all the way from the back building, from pre-K, we have Mrs. Davis. All right. Coming from 5th grade hall, we have Mrs. Morgan. All right, we're going to go back to 3rd grade hall. Coming back from the 3rd grade, we have Mrs. Norberg. All right, coming from the hot playground, we have Coach Sebastian. All right. And last but not least, from the 3rd grade hall, we have Miss Gentry. All right. I said, this is your teacher team. You may look strong. Not really. Okay, now let's meet the student team. The student team from 3rd grade. Representing 3rd grade, Stella Rodriguez. And Charlie Wilson. From 4th grade, please welcome Kingston Major. And last but not least, from 5th grade, we have Brain Hayes. And all right, everybody listen up, listen up. All right, the name of the game, as you can see, is Are You Smarter Than Your Teacher? Oh, we got too much talking. But the sooner we wrap this up, the sooner Derek can go eat. So let's finish this. Okay. All right, so it's called Are You Smarter Than Your Teachers? That was a rhetorical question. Teachers, y'all not teaching them that? Okay, come on. Okay, so the questions are going to be about your LEAP test coming up, right? Apparently there's a test next week. Okay? All right. The questions are going to see whether you're ready for the LEAP test. I'm going to ask a question. I'm going to give you about 4 choices. Teachers, you're going to huddle together first and answer the question. Oh, there we go. Teachers, you're going to go first. Pick one person to be your answer person, and then you're going to give me your answer. And then after that, we'll see if it's correct. It probably is not, knowing y'all. And then we'll let the students pick a person to answer. Sound good? Let's not have any help from the audience. No help from the audience, okay? That's me. All right, listen. I'm waiting. Throughout the competition, we're going to have some Jedi. We're going to have some Jedi challenges throughout the competition, in which we'll pick some people from both teams to go head to head against each other. Okay? Okay. So let's bring up question number 1. Teachers, you're going to go first. What time should you go to bed? A, whenever you fall asleep. B, when you get to school. C, in time to get a good night's sleep. You should get about 8 to 10 hours. And D, when you hit your high score on your favorite video game.
But the answer is obviously D, when you hit your high score on Fortnite.
Let's see what Jaden has to say. Jaden. This girl just gave her answer. What is your answer to this question?
My answer is C.
The correct answer is C. Okay. All right. All right, so the students have 1 point, the teachers have what we call a 1 point, 0. Okay, here we go. Question number 2. I love this question because it's about food. All right. What should you eat for breakfast before the big test? A, nothing. Eating is for the weak. Let me go ahead and answer that one right away. That is wrong. Eating is not for the weak. B, 4 bowls of chocolate Cocoa Puffs with chocolate milk and syrup. Yeah. C, 1 dozen Krispy Kreme donuts, also a good option. Or D, a well-balanced breakfast that could include protein and carbohydrates. Here's something for the teacher.
So, the process of elimination. We've crossed out everything. It has to be C.
So the teachers know it's food, Krispy Kreme donuts, but to me, I kind of support that. Onyx, what would your answer be, sir? Onyx went with D, a well-balanced breakfast that could include protein. That's really good. All right, current score, students 2, teachers, it's 0. Okay. Number 3, everybody listen up, number 3. What time, you gotta listen. You cannot talk and listen at the same time, it's not possible. You cannot talk and listen at the same time. Okay. Question number 3. What time should you arrive at school before the big test? A, after you go through McDonald's drive-thru at 9. That's pretty fast. B, before 8:30. C, after the morning announcement. Or D, 30 minutes before the end of the school day. Teachers, oh, we all we need some help from the audience. I need to listen. Miss Bella, come here. Miss Bella, what is your answer? Bella says B, before 8:30 a.m. Let's see if she's correct. Bella is correct. All right. Oh.
I think there's some cheating because I hear y'all over there. I think y'all are giving them the answers.
All right, listen up. That sound you just heard means it's time for a Jedi physical challenge. So we're going to have 2 students go against 2 teachers in a game I like to call Ring Around the Lightsaber. Listen to the directions. If you're talking, you're not listening. One person is going to hold the lightsaber. The other person is going to try to toss some rings around the lightsaber. All right, that's 1. The first team to complete 3 rings around the lightsaber wins a crucial point for their team. So teachers, choose 2 people you trust, which I'm not sure you can find right now. They are confident. With 0 points, they're still confident. Hold up, don't go yet. Hold up. Hold up. Y'all, Dirk has not said to go yet. Dirk is running this game. Teachers, I'm embarrassed for you right now. Okay, first team to 3 points. We're going to count it down from 3. 3, 2, 1, go. All right. Students win again. All right. Miss Seward, my math is correct. What's the current score? 4-0 or 3-0? We're at 4-0. Teachers. You may need some summer school after this game. Summer school. All right. Okay, we're going to go back to our questions. Questions for the Leap test. Question number 4. What should you do when you first receive your test? A, listen carefully to all directions and ask if you don't understand the directions completely. B, open the book and start reading the first question immediately. Or C, flip back and see how many questions are on the test. And lastly, D, look at the person sitting next to you to see if they got the same book. Teachers. Oh, wow. Okay. All right, here we go.
Okay, so we know this one's super obvious. As soon as you get your test and you're ready to go, you absolutely have to do D. You have to look at the person sitting next to you and see if they have the same book, because they're your friend right?
Hold up. All right. Let's see if the students have something different. Who's up? Charlie. All right, Miss Charlie, what do you think?
Listen carefully to all the directions and ask if you guys understand the directions completely.
That sounds like a pretty solid answer. Let's get you to that. Oh, my goodness. Wow. Okay. Okay. All right, this is just getting embarrassing right now, but we're going to continue to finish. We're going to finish it. Okay. All right, question number 5 is for Rain. When choosing an answer, for the teachers first. When choosing an answer, you should A, play eeny, meeny, miny, mo. B, read every possible answer carefully, then the best one can be last. C, stop when you come to the first one you think is right. No use in wasting your time reading the other answers. Or D, just make sure you pick a different letter than the one you picked last time. That's pretty solid. I don't know. All right, who we got, teachers? Not a lot of teamwork over there, I see.
So, we've been struggling, but I don't know if you know, Dirk, but I did win the door decorating competition, and
I did not know that.
we're gonna be one with the door. We're gonna turn this around. We're about to win. Obviously, win choosing an answer every time. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo.
Okay. That answer seems a little questionable. I don't know. Rain. All right, Rain, do you have something different than these teachers? Rain's final answer is B. Read every possible answer carefully. The best one could be last. All right. All right, we're throwing you a curveball. Due to time constraints and my appetite, we're going to go and skip to the next Jedi challenge, okay? So here's the next Jedi challenge. Each team, there's too much talking. Too much talking. Each team is going to pick one contestant to be their Yoda. The rest of the team is going to wrap them in green paper and place Yoda ears on them. Which team can use all the green paper first and complete the challenge? This requires great teamwork, which the teachers have not displayed so far. Okay, pick your Yoda. Teachers, pick your Yoda. Okay, don't go yet. Do not go yet. I will tell you when to go. All right, are we ready, teachers? Are we ready? Not that it matters. All right, we're going to go on a three countdown. 3, 2, 1, go. It's pretty close. I bet the teachers are blind right now. They're blind. Work together. It's close. All right, let's go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Stop. All right, let's reveal what we have so far. Teachers, don't be embarrassed at this point. All right. Students, oh my goodness. Teachers, we said Yoda, not a moment. We said Yoda, not a moment. So how do you judge that?
Careful consideration, the students used more of their ribbon than the teachers, and the students win yet again.
All right. So that brings the current score. Students, a lot. Students, a lot. Teachers, still zero. All right, let's go back to the questions. One more question. Can this be a bonus question, Ms. Schilling? Come here. Teachers, you are currently losing by like 17. I don't know. So we're going to let this question be worth 20 points. It's be a 20-point question. 20-point question. All right, here we go. What should you do when given a written response question? A, write one sentence response, short and sweet is best. B, draw a big smiling face to impress the graders. C, use your race strategy to restate, answer, cite evidence, and explain the evidence in your writing. Or D, just put IDK and move on. Ain't nobody got time for writing. This is a 20-point question. 20-point question. Who hasn't been yet over here? Who hasn't answered the question yet? We'll let Tony do since you get the moment thing. Let's let the teachers go first. They look confident. Who we got? Coach Sebastian. I have coach from you. Okay. Oh, give the man some space. Coach, floor is yours.
What should you do when given a written response question? So obviously, especially if you don't know, you should definitely write, I don't know, and just move on, because anybody got time for that.
I like it. Pretty solid answer. Hold up. This is important. 20-point question. Tony, is there something you have differently with Coach Sebastian?
I honestly think is C. Because races is the best way to get points. So do C.
I like it, Tony. I like it. Let's see. Okay. All right. So the students just got 20 more points. Teachers, you're still on zero. Is there another game? Last game. This is the biggest game of all. We saved the best for last. I'm not going to tell you till you're quiet. I'm not going to tell you the game till you're quiet. I'm waiting. This is my personal favorite game, too. The name of this game is called Wookie Cookie. We're going to have 3 people from each team. They're going to put a cookie on their forehead. And I'm going to try not to take it from them and run home and eat it. But what they're going to do is they're going to try to slide it off their forehead into their mouth without using their hands. The first person to do that for their team gets a point. Teachers pick 3 people. Students pick 3 people. I'm going to hold these cookies for safekeeping.
He's gonna eat them.
Are we ready? Are we ready? Not yet. I'll go yet. On the count of 3, 2, 1. All right, here we go. 3, 2.
just one cookie in their mouth. It doesn't have to be the whole team, just one person. That team wins the game. You may not touch it. You may only do like what Coach Sebastian the stormtrooper is doing. And use facial muscles.
All right, we're gonna go on 3, 2, 1, go. The students have won again. Wow. Okay. So, everybody listen up. Final score. Students, 73. Teachers, 0. Hold up. I got some advice for the test takers, if that's okay. Hold up. All right. Derek is going to give you some advice before we go. I'm waiting. If you do these 2 things, I guarantee you will do very well in the leap test. Are you ready? All right. Number 1, when you're reading a test question and you finish reading it, choose the correct answer. Okay, that's number 1. All right? Write that one down. Number 2, this is my last one. You do these 2 things, you'll get mastery, I promise. Or advance, whatever's best. When reading a test question, do not choose the wrong answer. Congratulations to the students, teachers, may God have mercy on your souls. Come out over here.
Thank you, Dirk Vader. All right, really quickly, before we wrap it up with our closing video, we want to celebrate all of our classes. We didn't realize how quite packed we would be this year, so maybe this should just be a sit-down celebration instead of a stand-up celebration. So when it says get on your feet, just ignore that part, okay? All right, without further ado, we want to celebrate you guys, so let's see your dance move. I think the teachers want the dance party. Goodbye to our special guests that are attending this pep rally virtually. We will send you a link to this video so that you will be able to watch it as well. And right now,